to my channel. This is going to be an intro into a getting back on track vlog, part of my winter arc series, and just part of the habits that I want to build during this winter arc is being able to get back on track just quick, right? As quick as possible. Like a lot of times we get back from trips and we tend to lengthen out the lull period, I want to call it, where you're just like chilling and you are not back into routine, and you're kind of like recovering from your trip and you're not pushing yourself to just get back in flow of everything, get back in momentum. I really want to improve the amount of time it takes me to get back on track. So I just got back from our trip on, what was it yesterday? It was like super late Wednesday night. Today's Friday. Yesterday I kind of took the time to like just get back, in my house and unpack, that sort of thing. And I also got some work done. And right now I just got off a Zoom call with a client. It is midday on Friday. Been working this morning, but I have yet to go to the gym. So that is something that needs to happen. And this has actually been the longest I've been out of the gym for years. Like it really has, and I can feel it. I don't feel like myself. Like me in the gym, like I need the gym. This sounds so bad, but I feel like the gym is part of my personality, no lie. Like it's really just therapy. Like I need it to release stress, and it helps me, stay energized, and it improves my mood. And I feel like I've been lacking something this past week without having the gym. So I'm actually really excited to get back on track, but it's also like that taking that first step of going back to the gym is always kind of hard, when you haven't been in there for a minute. And I also know I'm going to be feeling it the next day. So I'm going to ease into it, okay? I'll probably do like, I don't know, like a push-pull, like sort of split or something. And then just like, and ease into it. Probably do like mid to lighter weights. And then that way, starting on Monday, I can just start my split fresh again and do like my regular 4 to 5 lifting sessions a week type of thing. So yeah, that's what we have coming up. I also need to get some editing done. I have a YouTube video that needs to go up today. I'm almost done with it. I also have, just other work stuff that needs to get done. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. But this is going to be like a little vlog of just my full get back on track routine. So it'll probably be over a few days. Today I'm mainly focused on just getting back in the gym, staying in a workflow, and I have client check-in to do as well today. And then over the weekend, you guys will also see me, going to the gym, meal prepping, that sort of thing. So yeah, stay tuned, okay? That's what we're doing during this vlog. If you're new here, everything that I do on this channel is health and wellness and fitness related, as well as like productivity. I wanna improve my habits overall, especially during this winter arc. That's like my main goal. So if that sounds like you and you want to lock in for the next 3 months with me to just improve your habits and also your mindset, this is the series for you, okay? So make sure to subscribe and turn your notifications on. So right now I am going to, I'm trying to decide if I want to go to the gym right now or if I want to edit right now. Honestly, I think I'm gonna edit the YouTube video right now because it's almost done. And if you don't know, like it takes a minute for YouTube videos to process, especially, I don't know what it is. On my computer, it takes a while for them to export. I use CapCut to edit. So I'm gonna do that, at least get it exported to my computer and hopefully uploading to YouTube, and then go to the gym. So that way, by the time I get back, it'll be done, okay? So that's what I'm about to work on, and I will check back in with you guys in a minute. All right, so right after I finished editing my YouTube video, I headed to the gym, and I actually headed to the gym with my husband this day, which is very rare. So I did his workout, and we did like a back focused day for the most part. I believe we also did some biceps to finish off. So here we are I'm doing bicep curls, and then we did like a superset of close grip and wide grip barbell bicep curls to finish. And then I also did like 20 minutes of cardio, and that was it for that gym session. What's up, guys? Hopefully you can see me okay. I am about to head to the gym. It's Sunday, so you guys missed like Saturday pretty much. But I've been going to the gym this weekend, trying to get back on track. And I'm also gonna be meal prepping today, which I'll share with you guys. And yeah, that is like it pretty much. We are, like I said, getting back in momentum, doing the things that we need to do to set ourselves up for success for next week. That's like the biggest thing that I'm focused on is just going into next week already feeling like prepared, back in routine and momentum. So yeah, I'll continue you guys along through the gym and then we'll go from there and get to our meal prep. So see you guys in there. All right, so here I am finishing off the weekend with the shoulders, upper back, and tries day. So I was trying to finish the weekend on an upper body day because I knew that I would start my split fresh on Monday with a leg day, so I was avoiding legs at all costs. So we started with the barbell overhead press. I did like some minimal weight. Like I said, I was not trying to push it too much. I was trying to ease back into it. I didn't want to be so sore that I couldn't move for the next week. So this was me trying to ease back into heavy weight. Good morning, guys. As you can see, I have my coffee, and it's around like 8 in the morning. It's like 7, what time is it? Like 7:30-ish. So yeah, I am just up and getting going. It's actually the next week. I think I left off with you guys like on Sunday, so it's been a minute. It's Wednesday, okay? But I've just been busy and I really have not picked up my camera and filmed, but I still want to close out the vlog just showing, you know, me back on track. I'm about to go to the gym right now. This morning I have, you know, work stuff to get done as well, some filming to do. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along with me for today and just kind of end this vlog on, you know, a note of getting back on track and showing you the things that I do to get there. You guys have seen from here on out that I started with just getting back into moving my body. I think that's a great way to start. Like, you want to move your body. Moving your body will just mentally get you back into your routine, your fitness routine. It'll also motivate you to do everything else related to your health and fitness, like meal prepping, right? You guys saw that I meal prepped. All those things, like, to me, stem from movement. Movement is going to be the motivator for those. So always recommend starting with the workout. So we did that. I also want to make sure I'm sticking to my winter arc, like, promises to myself and things that I'm working on. If you guys missed my first winter arc vlog, this is what I'm trying to accomplish for winter arc. I'm very habit focused, so I want to build discipline in certain ways. I want to improve my mindset, so I am going to message my clients and stuff before I go to the gym, but I'm also going to work on my mindset a little bit, so I will show you guys a little bit of that too.
I don't have issues. I don't need to cause absolutely none. So what do you do when you are having a bad day? You just take a full breath in, and I just know I start every single day because you do have to be direct and you do have to help people.
Okay guys, so you can see here I just finished messaging my clients and responding to emails, and now I'm trying to get into journaling, which is my mindset activity for the day. The girl's not the best at journaling, but we're working on it, okay? So I used ChatGPT to help me, and it gave me a few different journal prompts for the morning. I'm still gonna mess with it though, because I wasn't the biggest fan of some of the questions. I really want the questions to be very mindset focused and also like affirmation focused at the same time. Alright guys, so I am back home. I've been home from the gym for a minute now. I'm just prepping to film. So usually I like to batch film on Tuesdays, but I honestly have been like just trying to play catch up. Monday was a busy day, so yesterday I actually spent the day writing out my scripts and everything for my short form content. So here, let me show you a little bit. Yeah, now you guys should be able to see the screen. This is like how I organize my content. I have it organized by the type of video as well. So pretty much right now I'm batching all talking videos. I'm gonna set up like a place for me to do my talking videos in the garage, kind of in front of like a gym vibes, and I'll show you guys how to do that and everything. But that's basically what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm just going through, reviewing the scripts, making sure I have everything organized. I'm basically planning on filming, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, probably 5 videos. I also have like a UGC video to film, so I'm gonna look at the script of that too, and then hopefully I can just like knock it all out at once. I did my makeup for this. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't do anything crazy for makeup ever, so it's pretty much the same thing, just more makeup, and then I define my brows a little bit more. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. After that, I do have a client Zoom call in like an hour or so, so that's going to be on the list as well. And then I need to do some client programming updates, and then I also have to go live for my clients at 6 o'clock. So we have a busy day today, okay? And then honestly, I want to get a head start on editing this vlog, so I'll probably go to Starbucks late tonight, or just after I go live, so probably around like 6:37, I'm gonna go to Starbucks and just like lock in and try to get a bunch of work done, and then that'll be my night. So I'll check back in with you guys when I'm done just going over the scripts again, and I'm getting into my filming mode. All right, please ignore the fact that my garage is a huge mess. The point is what the camera's gonna see, right? So clearly I am setting up my camera to get ready to film, and I'm getting my mic ready too. So we're just filming short form content. I switched my camera, so this is This is the camera that I usually film YouTube with, but I'm filming for you guys on my phone, and then I'm gonna film my short form with the camera. So that's what we're doing. Now I also have my iPad, and this is where I'll like reference my scripts and everything while I'm filming. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, so now we are ready to film. So I'm about to pull up the first script and get it popping. Here's exactly how I program for my busy career-driven clients who want to lose 10 plus pounds and tone up without living in the gym. Here's exactly how I program for my, I also the struggle. Here's exactly how I program for my busy career-driven clients who want to lose 10 plus pounds, of that and actually tone up without living in the gym and giving up their social life. All right, so that's line 1. So it's good, like, I mean, if you do content, you probably know, but it's good to memorize like line by line instead of trying to memorize paragraphs. And then also you want to get like tonality down of what you're trying to say before you move on to the next point, right? So that's why you saw me like I refilmed a few different lines of that. And then I'll just go and pick the best one when I'm actually editing the full clip. A lot of my clients only have time to train 3 days a week. Off the bat, that means we're doing 3 full body workouts so that we can hit multiple muscle groups at once. So that we can hit multiple muscle groups. 3 days a week. If you have 4 to 5 days, then we'll split it up. But you're not doing random workouts. Oh no. All right, guys, so I am back in my office about to get ready for my client Zoom call. Unfortunately, my camera overheated in the middle of me filming. You know, just typical day in life, right? Typical day in life. Something has to go wrong, you know? It is what it is, but definitely kind of sucks because now my schedule is going to be a little thrown off. I do have a call right now, and then I'm going to have to go back to filming afterwards. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to just hop on this Zoom call and then film after. I still have some like client programming updates to do. I also wanted to start editing this vlog, but we're just going to see what we get to today. But I'm going to do my best. So I will check in with you guys in a minute. Guys, so I am done. I did my one-on-one call that you guys saw, and then after that I actually went and finished my filming. So I'm very proud of myself because your girl did not want to do that, especially after having to like move things around. That's when it can be really hard for me personally, like to stick to stuff, is when you already have it perfectly time blocked in your calendar, something happens, something goes wrong, which is freaking entrepreneurship, right? And then your whole schedule gets thrown off, and then you have to make adjustments on the fly. That's the time when you really show if you're disciplined or not. Because if you're not disciplined, you're going to say, F it. That's an excuse that I can use not to do that thing. But I'm so proud of myself because I still did it, got it done, even though I didn't want to do it, you know, in that order, right? So I'm proud of myself. I got that all done. So I'm actually gonna finish the vlog out here, but I want to close out by reflecting, as always, on just my winter arc goals and what I've been sticking to. So I have my winter arc goals up here for you guys to see. As you guys know, for my winter arc, I'm focusing on habits. So I am really trying to work on building my morning routine, waking up between 6 to 7 a.m., working out in the morning and being back home to get into a good workflow. I did that today, so that's another thing that I'm very happy about. I also want to work on my nighttime routine because that obviously goes into your mornings. So no late scrolls. I still am struggling with that. I am not gonna lie. I need to work on that one. Fitness, lifting 4 to 5 times a week. I do feel like I'm back on track. As you guys know, I was on vacation all last week and we were not hitting that goal. But it's okay, you know, I hardly ever go on vacation for a week and don't get my lifts in like that. So that was like a very rare occurrence and it won't happen again. Consistent meal prep. I've been meal prepping weekly. I've honestly been really, really good about this in the last I would say the last half of the year, I've really stuck to my meal prepping. So I'm proud of myself for that. Discipline, tracking habits daily and sticking to non-negotiables. So I can definitely get better at tracking my habits. I'll have to figure out a habit tracking system. I think that that's the biggest thing. So I'll work on that one for the next vlog. Sticking to non-negotiables. For me, my non-negotiables have to do with my business and my coaching. So that could be like content and marketing related, or, you know, one of my non-negotiables is like to message my clients every day. I do that already without thinking about it. But I definitely want to probably work on prioritizing those top 3 tasks every day. And this is one thing I mentioned before, is like my biggest thing with this winter arc is building habits, building a really strong mindset, unbreakable mindset, and then also like learning to prioritize things so that I'm not just busy, but I'm actually productive, you know? Because as you guys can see, like it's really easy for me to fill up my calendar. Not hard. I can literally pile in task after task. That doesn't mean though that it's helping me like move to where I want to go, you know? For me, like obviously, you know, I coach, I have a coaching business, so I of course want to grow my business. I want to also grow my YouTube, right? Get more brand deals, those type of things. So it's like, what is gonna push me in that direction? And what's the most important tasks on my day-to-day list that will actually get me there, instead of just tasks that might sound good in the moment, but it's really not helping me get to my goal quicker. So like I said, that comes with me learning to prioritize things, and I need to just continue to work on that. So yeah, time block work days, I did do that today. And like I said, even though it didn't work out perfectly, we moved it around and we adjusted and we made it work. And weekly reset, I have been doing that. Every Sunday I'll sit down, go over my week, my goals for the week, see what I completed, what I did not complete, set my next goals. And then I also will try to get my schedule as set up for the next week as much as I can. So I'll probably do like a Sunday reset vlog in one of these as well. 10 to 20 minutes of the daily personal growth has to do with my mindset. And today you guys saw me journaling. This is something that I'm trying out. I've actually tried journaling in the past, and I did like a lot of affirmations, stuff like that. I have not been consistent with it. I really struggle with staying consistent with journaling. And that's why I try to keep the journal prompts as simple as possible, because if they're not simple, your girl's not doing it. Like I need it to be like simple, straight to the point, but I also do want it to affirm what I'm trying to accomplish. I want it to improve my day-to-day mindset going into my entire day and how I approach my day. My biggest thing with improving my mindset is just I want to feel super confident in everything I'm doing. I want to start my day knowing why I'm doing things, reaffirming my long-term goals and why my short-term day-to-day goals and tasks matter so much for that long-term goal. I want to just really feel like my best self, right? You want to like really affirm yourself, feel confident in everything that you do, feel good about yourself going into things. And it's just really important, especially like in the space that I'm in with social media and eyes on me and stuff like that, and talking to clients, and then also trying to motivate people with coaching. Like there's a lot of pouring out of myself. So it's really important that I try to find ways to pour into myself before starting that and going into that for my entire day. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm excited to continue taking you guys along this winter arc series and journey. Hopefully you guys are also finding ways to commit to improving and getting better over this winter arc. As always, please drop your goals in the comments and feel free to share them. I'd love to just kind of connect and share goals and help hold each other accountable. And as always, please make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.